We're going to talk about how we're fighting against AI music now. They actually have come up with ways to fight against AI training on music models, which is very fascinating. The AI music issue that has been happening where people are stealing other people's music and putting it through AI models and generating new music off of those music that they're feeding into it. We've been seeing this all over the industry. So I just want to talk about that a bit here. It's Ben Jordan's video. I'll leave the link afterwards after the stream so you guys can check it out. He does a really technical detail on this. He explains that poison pilling music files is a strategy used by musicians as of right now. So what that means is that they're messing with the audio frequencies underneath. So when the AI listens to it, they hear nothing but like noises.
White noise.
Yeah, they're just hearing white noise going on there. And they can't take from the music if you have all that noise going on. Otherwise, it'll sound like shit. So right holders or digital advocates to combat unauthorized distribution or AI misuse of music, the idea is to embed harmful or disruptive elements in music files that only if not human listeners. So it won't affect how you guys hear it. It's just when AI takes over, which I'm sure they're going to come up with AI models that will get around this, and we'll have to keep developing the counter to it, right? So in this video, he visited the University of Tennessee to learn about Harmony Cloak, that's the name of the program, a software that protects music from being misused by generative AI by adding subtle, inaudible noise that disrupts AI learning without affecting human listening. It works in two main ways. White box protection, when the AI model is known, Harmony Cloak customizes a protective noise to that specific system, blending it naturally with the music so the AI can't learn from it, even after compression like MP3, which is very important when you're uploading your files and everything. Black box protection, when the AI model is unknown, it uses more general noise that works against many types of AI, including future or unseen ones, to keep the music safe from replication. So this is for all the new models that come out, like I was just talking about. Of course, they're going to develop new models, and hopefully it can still counteract it. It's pretty cool. So now that's like the new thing that they're setting up to protect anybody that's releasing music. And they're doing this for artwork too, but the artwork one is not as successful. Further in the video, he's inspired to create music using Harmony Cloak and test it on Sumo, text-to-speech audio. Sumo is one that I used with Gus G actually from Firewind as a joke to make a Firewind song. Extender AI model and Poisonify the software to see how well the encoded music disrupts it. The software works successfully. He is currently working on spreading the word on using this tool and collaborating with other companies. I will post this video link in the chat for you all so you guys can check it out. For any musicians out there, I think more musicians should be talking about it so they can protect their music. There's the link to the video. Definitely go check that out. What do you think about all this, champ?
I think that it is a valiant attempt at trying to prevent something that seems unpreventable in my head. I love that the idea that musicians and artists are like coming together to try to combat this issue that is going to get worse and worse as time goes on. But the truth is, and he mentions this in his video, he's competing against billionaire corporations who want to use AI to be able to make money. And he's not a billionaire corporation. So he's doing everything that he can from the ground. Like he's the Spider-Man superhero. He's like trying to work from the streets and save the people that are close. But the truth is, when fucking Thanos shows up and decides to snap half of musical existence out of reality, Spider-Man can't do that much about it. So I love that he's trying, and I love that he's getting other people on board with it. Yeah. I feel like it's a futile effort. There's just so much money in using AI.
Hopefully, like some private citizens or whatnot donate to him. Hopefully he has some funding source set up, and I'm pretty sure he does. Just check out his video. It'll help him out.
He does. He has a GoFundMe, I think, that he mentioned in there also. But I will say that, you know how you fix this? You find one person, just one person with a fuck ton of money that has a little bit of influence that feels the same way. And if you can get that person on board with you, then you actually have some legs to stand on.
Yeah.
And I think that you're looking for the same thing in this situation. You need a billionaire to fight other billionaires. So somebody is a billionaire and hates AI, and that person needs to fucking step up and do something about it.
And I
with this
think
guy.
there is. I think there will be somebody that steps in. The fact that they're already working on this and developing that still costs a significant amount of money. They're also trying to do this with artwork too, but that one's really hard because it's talking about distorting the picture and the pixels in the picture. And you only could do that to a certain extent without ruining the artwork. So that one's very sketchy. The audio one seems a bit easier, but also it's a bit easier to cloak, but also you can fight against it way easier.
It's also just easier, I think, in general for AI to recognize audio than video or visual. Because, like, just look at something like ChatGPT, right? Which is like mostly free to the public at this point. You can speak into that and it can speak back to you. This is all audio stuff, right? And it can think, quote unquote, right? Think through its algorithm using the audio that you give to it and the audio that it gives back. But if you were to try to upload a picture to ChatGPT and say, describe this picture to me, it doesn't know how to do that, right? That requires a level up on AI to be able to do that. So it's going to be easier for AI to do audio changes, but it's also going to be easier for us to combat them with the audio just because it's so much more open. Something like ChatGPT can't figure out the visuals by you posting a picture, then us as like humans that are not part of this field are going to also take longer to get to that point as well.
Yeah.
so I do
Well, I
think
have
that it's gonna
faith,
be
all
easier
right,
for us
champ?
to handle that.
I have faith, okay?
I want you to, man. I hope you do. Have more. You need to have as much faith that takes away my cynicism. You need to have faith for both of us.
I hope you enjoyed the show. We do this live every Sunday between 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and whenever we decide to finish. Stay tuned. Champ and I got reactions coming up. See you all in the next one. See you.